Alright, this is kind of a strange video for me to do. It's not totally toy, it's kind of toy. I did collect these in 1991, I believe is when they came out. It says 1991 on them, so it must have been then. And from what I remember is I bought a whole case and I did not get a full set, which it is possible to get a full set from the amount of cards you get. They are, well, I should tell you what they are: Pro Set, SuperStars, MusiCards, and Pro Set, big card company for collector cards, like for sporting cards. I don't know if Pro Set still makes cards. I have kind of out of the loop. Do I have scissors? About card collecting, but card collecting is probably one of the very first things that you could collect. And I found this at a thrift store. I have seen this on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know if it was the same retailer, reseller or something. It's kind of odd. It was in a faraway place. Shipping would have cost more than the package. He would not go down on the price of $25. I think if I did sell the cards individually online, I could probably make my money back. Maybe I'll get some doubles. What I'm hoping is that I still have the ones that I had that I opened back in 91, and I hope that there's not gum in here. I hope, for one thing, but I hope that I get all of the missing ones that I didn't get, or even better, so I don't have to worry about going back to Nova Scotia and finding. I know that I have them nicely put in a binder. I just don't know where. I do know where they are. I just don't know if I will ever get back to Nova Scotia. That's the problem. Look at this. Super 90s inside. I hope there's not gum. Trading cards had gum. I don't even know how many packs there are. We have MC Hammer. We have Billy Idol. Madonna. The Nelson Brothers. I don't even think I know a song from them. Janet Jackson, George Michael. So, I mean, it's the end of the 80s. It's the beginning of the 90s, so the end of the 80s. And look how many packs we have in here. I also got myself some sleeves, some card collecting sleeves right here to put them in. I guess we will do that as we go. I don't know. I don't feel any gum inside here. A special offer from Pro Set. I remember carefully opening these bags too, and I don't know how or if I saved any. Now I lost my scissors, but luckily I have another pair here. Should I try to save these? How should I try to open them? I might just go mad eventually. How long is it going to take me to get to all these packs? Okay, they're opening really, really easy from the back without tearing. And maybe I should have done them in order. But yeah, I knew that part was going to be more here. Let me squeeze them out like this. I think I also, because I flipped through my binder, I put them in a 3-ring binder in these collector sheets originally. And I used to flip through them all the time. And I definitely remember this Belinda Carlisle one. I can't put them in. I guess maybe that could be another video, or I'll probably do that on my own. I even considered opening these on my own. I don't think I have that Jimmy Page one. I am not, that is not bringing back any memories. The design, you know what? I never really liked the design of them. I would prefer if they didn't have the color blocking on it. But now that I'm looking at them, they're not so bad. I like them more than I thought that I would, but they would be better. I do like a picture card more, and I wish there was more. This is a toy channel, so I usually collect toys, and I wish that with each toy they would incorporate collector cards. I would love that so much. I know that I have the Death Angel. Actually, maybe, yeah, no, and Death Angel also not a band that I know. They probably had some good hits. Look, it's facts going back to 82 for that example. Albums, it lists so good with the statistics. The Jeff Healey Band, Canadiana, Pro Set is not a Canadian company as far as I know, so that is kind of cool. I know that there's actually an Atlanta Miles in here. I think it was a good time for the 80s. Boogie Down Productions, I'm not sure I have this one. We might be completing my set for sure. I was never much into rap. However, if I was going to be into rap, it was from rap in the 80s when it was new and innovative and cool. Third Base. See, I don't even know who they are. And then Information Society. I also have no clue, but we probably know these things. We have a share card. We have a, oh yeah, there was a poster series. So B.B. King, which is kind of strange to have historic concerts from 1970. That's very strange for them to include that in a 90s series. But what are we going to do? There's a U2 card. And, and then we have this instant win. There's a scratch. I don't think we can win, but that would be interesting to see if I did win something. And 10 cents off your next purchase of a SuperStar t-shirts. That sounds really... I might have been so obsessed that I might have actually sent in for that, but I don't remember having that. There is no gum. That is definitely a good thing. Let's keep going. I'll definitely go faster. Now, where are the numbers on these? That's also the very difficult part. Okay, the numbers are on the back. Look, there's 253. That is a lot of cards to get through. But let's just do it. Yeah, I guess I'm going to be sitting down with my binder another day, and maybe I'll make another video. We'll see how well this video does, and then we'll flip through in order. Hopefully I can get the full collection. I hope I don't have to turn to eBay to be able to... Yeah, am I just going to tear these up enough to save one of them? I guess not. I don't need this plastic stuff, even though it is kind of cool. I'll know. I'll see. Well, I don't know. Will I remember out of 300 cards, 350, if I see any doubles? We've got The Who. Jet Boy, again, one-hit wonder? I don't know. Energy Orchard. It spans so many different genres of music. It's every type. So it's really cool that there's something for everyone in this. Kiss, of course, I know. Is that a double? What's that line? We got a print mishap. This looks like a double to me, but maybe I just think all rappers look alike. I mean, this guy's is pulling the same stare into the camera. But wait, maybe, I guess, was I mixing it up with that one? I guess I was mixing the two. It's the hats. I'm a racist. Great. All right, Kiss. Is that a different Kiss one, or did I just mix that up? Oh, yeah, it is. We got 2 Kisses in a row. And I think, if I remember correctly, they put the numbers together. Yeah, so when you put them together, you'll have all of the same band members in... all the groups or all the singers. They'll be filed right after each other. Hey, look, there we get U2. So we've got all of these sequential numbers again. I don't know who that is. I'm not even going to try to say their name. Maybe I know it if I could read. Circle of Power. Whoever they are. This is fun. Extreme. Oh man, More Than Words. So really, hair bands, incredible. I don't think I had that one. All right, we'll keep going. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this without making too much of a mess? I'll put the plastic bags there. I'll put the extra cards there. I'll undo this. Let's see what else we got. You let me know who your favorite musician that we find below is. And maybe you're some kind of Rain Man, and you can tell me if I got a whole set or not. Legends, The Doors, cool. All right, look, we're spanning time too. Lord Tracy. Basia, I don't know who that is. Pretenders, love Chrissy Hine. I'm more of a punk and pop, and there's New Edition. I know who they are. I guess I know a lot of pop. Do we have scuffs on these cards? It's hard to tell. There's the 80s, what's going on? Alias. George Michael. I know that there's lots of him. Colin James, another Canadian artist. Do you guys know that? Are these just made for Canada? No, these are American cards. Canada was doing very well in the 90s, apparently, with musical artists taking off, and not in the same way like Justin Bieber, because Colin James was Canadian. Justin Bieber is American now because he moved. House of Lords. We got another historic concert poster. Is this the Grateful Dead? No, it's the Who again. Oh, it's all kinds of bands. No, yeah. It's a super set, and then we have these things again. I definitely have a lot of 10 cents off your next purchase. Can you mix and match the cards together and conglomerate them so you get them? I don't think the poster is still available. Here I thought this video I was going to be putting them in the sleeves in order. Do you know how hard that would be to be? I don't want to start dropping these on the floor either, so I'm going to have to figure out how to be careful with them. Should I have acid-free protective hands on? I don't know. What a weird picture this is. Is that taken from his poster? Maybe I have to try to save these. Maybe I have to open these up in a different way. They do open very nicely from the back. It is a shame that they get teared up when you start doing that to them, though. Led Zeppelin. B.B. King. Yeah, we're spanning all time and genres. Force MDs. Hurricane Alice. Another hair band. There's MC Hammer. Is that one a collector? Is MC Hammer still a thing? Hall & Oates. I skipped over one. Paul Young. I enjoyed a Paul Young song or two. That's a sweet one. Vanilla Ice. We have another historic concert poster. Maybe I should be dividing these up. This is $2.50. That seems to be the posters are somewhere in the middle. We have Belle Biv DeVoe right there. One of those first rapper bands, pop bands. But yeah, I can't be throwing them down like that. This is going to make quite a pile. I think people do openings like this with other collector cards. Oh man, it's going to take me forever. Maybe I should do an ASMR. I didn't know if I should do this on this channel because it is kind of a toy, or do it on my vlog channel. But maybe I'll do kind of maybe I will do another on my vlog channel. That actually would be a good idea. I'm gonna put those two aside and put them in the binders quietly. That would be a funny video. Sting, sweets. Nothing wrong with Sting. Sting's awesome. Led Zeppelin poster. I mean, the design of these, again, if they would have did the full card, I would have enjoyed that so much better. And then I'm not showing the back of these. Maybe that's something that I would save for the back of the, or for the another video. This, I definitely would have remembered having that card. That is the the bad graphic design of this. That's definitely a new one to me. Little Feet. Also, the name of that band, I have no idea who that is. Run DMC, that's a sweet card. I bet you that one is a collector worth something. Then we have, is this In Excess? Yeah, it is. I'm looking at the back here, where they have different pictures on the back too, which is kind of cool. I'd have to say that I enjoy In Excess. Good Australian band. Tina Turner. Can't go wrong with Tina. Tina's awesome. R.I.P. And then there's Madonna. There she is. Legend as well. And then we have, what's going on? Innocent Obsession. Whoever they are. Do they look innocent to you? It's like some kind of boy band that I have no idea who that was. And then there's Led Zeppelin. Of course, I know who they are. And Kicks. Another great hair band. Or it's debatable. I don't know how many of these there are. Were there 50? Were there 30? Were there 25? I wonder if I have the whole set. Is anybody keeping track? Wait, I'm not showing the backs of them. We have John Lennon. I wonder if there's a Beatles card. I thought they had to be like popular bands. Jimi Hendrix. Okay, so he was definitely not around when these cards were made. King of the Sun. Never heard of him. Europe. I know Europe. I guess I should be reading the back, and then I would know who these are. We have Luther Vandross. It doesn't get more adult contemporary pop than that. Can't see. It's funny that I know him. Tina Turner, another Tina Turner, showing off her spectacular figure. A Janet Jackson one. That's a very sexy video for her. That shocked the hell out of me back in the 80s. And there's the Goo Goo Dolls, which kind of a cheesy band, but I mean, some of the music was okay. Then we have a Jefferson Airplane concert poster. Cool. Another classic band. Get more of those extra cards that I don't know what these are. And then I definitely have a Biz Markie, which I definitely remember having this card. I didn't know who he was then. I don't know who he is now, but maybe that tells you who he is. I grew up in Nova Scotia, Canada, so what they played on the radio was very limited. So I didn't get to hear great stuff. So it was mostly just pop or classic rock, which I never really got into the classic rock. But over the years, I'd have to say that classic rock is definitely something that I appreciate. I do notice that death metal bands were kind of cheesy. Yeah, which I didn't realize before. You would think they were so scary and everything, but you know, newer Ozzy and Black Sabbath was kind of cheesy stuff. I did enjoy some of the 70s albums. Led Zeppelin, not a cheesy band in any way. Two Led Zeppelins in this. I guess there's definitely a lot of Led Zeppelin cards. Eddie Money, more of a punky pop. And a Debbie Gibson. Can't get any more pop than that. I guess you could get Tiffany. I think there is a Tiffany card in here. The Party. I cannot believe that is like the first Disney band. It really is. I mean, there was like they were Disney kids, but Annette Funicello and that stuff. I mean, they did that stuff, but I guess they had records and things out. But The Party, that was like a huge. That's a super group from the Disney Channel. Really interesting, and I have to say that I kind of enjoyed some of their songs. It was what was played on the music shows that I watched. Blue Tears, I don't know who they are. Hoodoo Gurus, sounds familiar. Oh, I like this art that they must have had on their album or something. I can't believe I'm looking into this band that I have no idea. Nothing that I just glanced at brought anything back. The Smithereens. Are they Canadian? I do know the Smithereens. Historic Concerts. That's really kind of cool. Jefferson Airplane one again. I guess they are going to all be like Led Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix and Jefferson Airplane. I think that's what all of the Guess Who. I think that's the posters that they're going to put up. But they are really cool psychedelic posters, I have to say. 2 concert posters in that one. What else do we got going on here? Yeah, I am totally doing another video on my vlog channel, kind of ASMR, of putting them into order. Really hard to put things into sheets. Have you ever done that with collector stuff? If you get one wrong, you do the math wrong once, and it's not like it's base 10, it's base 9, so it's easy to get them off track. Jimi Hendrix, I definitely had this card. I remember that. It's the Legends category. And then we have The Doors, also a Legends. That's a very popular picture. Another Madonna. I guess that's from, what music video is that from? Looks like it's from a music video. A Santana. I do wonder where these, they're not all just straight promotional pictures. Some of them are album covers, some of them are promotion, some of them look like they're stills from videos. Santana, kind of cheesy, lots of he worked with a lot of people. All right, and there's Jodie Watley. We know who she is. Janet Jackson. Everyone knows who she is. Funny how pop people, I guess that's why they call it pop. This Vanilla Ice, I believe, is a double. That, unless it was a different Vanilla Ice, but I think that's a double. That's sad. Don't like getting doubles. Crimson Glory. I don't know them, but they're definitely a hair band. Look at that hair, in fact. Hair and chests. And then we have Pretty Boy Floyd. I know the name of that. I don't think I had this card, by the way. I think I had another Pretty Boy Floyd card. I didn't know the band, but that name definitely stuck out. And who is this? Look, you can barely read this writing. Do they do this on purpose? It's a Jimi Hendrix. I'm looking at the back here, but I couldn't read that. Jimi Hendrix. Does that say Jimi Hendrix up there? Apparently so. And let's move on. That's gotta be, I can't go back and look. Again, that'll have to be for another video. But I think that Vanilla Ice one was already done. Okay. Let's open up another pack here. Are you curious as to how many packs we have left to do? There are quite a few. We're just gonna rip through it though. Caring less and less about the plastic bags. Eric Clapton. I can't read, so it helps when I do know the bands. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and not Young. Young is gone by then. Not dead, just left the band. Or did he join afterwards? Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Savatage? A hair band that I'm not familiar with. Probably really cheesy. We got Dino. Must be a pop guy that I don't even know. I know who Tina Turner is. All of her pictures look the same, but I can tell that they're different. We have a Ted Nugent. Nugent. I don't know how you say Ted Nugent's name, but I definitely know who he is. Led Zeppelin, which is kind of always a silly band name. And we have another poster that they really cut off the top of it. And it says that this is a Santana poster. So again, we're going really super classic rock bands for the posters. And then another one. Do we always get two? It's a Fleetwood Mac one. That's cool. Love Fleetwood Mac. And the Byrds. Wait. It is a Byrds. It's just special. Fleetwood Mac is the headliner. No, the Byrds are the headliner. Who's not the headliner? Oh, and there's somebody else, Johnny Gill, whoever that is. There he is, whoever he is. Do you know all of these bands? It does surprise me, the ones that I don't know. And then some of them I probably do know, but I don't know I know them. I wonder if people who know who Def Leppard is don't know who, say, Belinda Carlisle is. Do you think there are people out there that don't know pop artists? We have the Allman Brothers, which I almost couldn't read that, and then how am I supposed to know who that is by looking at the picture? But I definitely know who the Allman Brothers are. I'll be sure. Interesting photo that they used of him. We have a Debbie Gibson right there. Does everyone know who Debbie Gibson is? Another Cher, but I think that is definitely a different picture, but it looks like it's from the same photo shoot as the card that we got before. I guess on the back of these, they'll have different facts, which I kind of like the backs. Maybe a little bit better. Maybe that's what I should be showing you. Sacred Reach, I have no idea who that is, but maybe I do. Look at their album art. Maybe they're a scary band. And then we have a Bobby Brown. I know who he is. That could be probably... Why would they put this picture where you can't even see his face? I think that is that's a more Bobby Brown photo, but they really needed to adjust the contrast on that photo. I don't even know who that is. Enough's Enough. They look ridiculous, which probably isn't nice to say. Bonnie Raitt. I like that she became famous really late in life. Good music too, great musician. 24/7 Sphinx. I don't know who they are. And then we have a historic concert poster. Who is that? Cream of Fillmore. Yeah, no. But cool poster. All right, what's going on next here? I'm pretty sure I didn't have this. I think we're filling in some blanks. I think out of the case that I bought and this one, I think I might have a full case. I don't think I had this Eric Clapton. I know that I had an Eric Clapton, but I would remember him having hair like that. A legend. Hope I didn't dent up these cards when I dropped them. Another L.B. Sure. Is that the same one? How many L.B. Sure cards can they have? I'm looking back. I just pulled it up. We just had it. Oh yeah, it's a different one. Check that out. The Pretenders. Is that a different? That is a different one. I think Chrissy Hynde. Why are they just showing her? And there she is with her bangs. I'm pretty sure that is a different one. I know that I had this card. I don't know who that is. Adamski. This Tina Turner is a double. Maybe. Again, they use the same photo shoots for everything. This Janet Jackson is a new one. I would have remembered her with a horse. And then this is a different Vanilla Ice. And this is a different Bonnie Raitt. Check out those ones. Our first Billy Idol. That's a good looking card. We like that. Maybe it's because it is the black and the pink. There's not too much color going on. And then one historic concert, which is Winterland Arena, San Francisco. Oh, is that why I don't know who this is? Who is it? New Year's Eve. Oh, it's a giant group of lots of people. Again, Jefferson Airplane. I think this is mostly the Jefferson Airplane concert poster series. There seems to be so many of them. I'm not working on the best surface here. Ted Nugent. Ted Nugent. I think people pronounce his name differently. I think that is my problem. Ted Nugent. He's definitely not Ted Nugent. Ted Nugent. Okay. Oh, probably didn't do this at the best angle either. What's going on here? We got Jimmy Page. That's a different one. I think we got a Jimmy Page already. Suicidal Tendencies. I know, couldn't tell you a song, but I'm sure I know it well. Another, there we go, Ted Nugget. That's a different one. Nugget Head. A Billy Idol. I definitely know that I had that card because it's dramatic. Rat. Great name for a band. Maybe it's Rate. I'm sure the music is horrible. Nelson, I don't know any of their songs. I don't think that was played in Canadian radio in my fishing community, but their hair, I'm more of a fan of their sister, Tracy. Motorhead. Everyone knows who Motorhead is, I think. Electric Boys, never heard of them, but I probably have, like all of these. Bruce Hornsby, and is this The Range? Who they're not giving any credit. We all know Bruce Hornsby's magical piano music. And then there's Ann Hilter. Didn't we have one of these already? Maybe it was the same one. And I think that they might be German by that name. No, it says banned to Vancouver, British Columbia. Why are these so Canadian based? There's a lot of Canadian talent in here. Wow. Almost proud to be Canadian. Are we halfway done? I think we're over halfway done, so don't you worry. We're getting through these slowly. Not even slowly, but surely. Again, I think I'm going to do another video. I don't know if I'm going to do it today. Maybe I will, because my hair is not looking so good, so I don't know what kind of vlog I would do today. So instead, Digital Underground. It's ringing bells, but we have Steve Earle. I like Steve Earle. I did not even know that he looked like that. Randy Rhoads. I'm familiar with him, and I do know that I had that card. I don't think I had this card back in the 90s. I don't know. I'm not even going to attempt that. Patti LaBelle, I know who she is. Another MC Hammer. I think this is a different from the MC Hammer that we got before. The Scorpions. I know who they are. And then we have Lionel Richie. What a Feeling. And then Linear. I know that I had this card. I don't know why. It stood out to me. I know absolutely for sure that I had this card, but I have no idea who they are. And then there's Sanctuary, which I love the name of that band. I love the word Sanctuary. I'm sure that the music isn't good, though. And then those two cards available. Are you a fan of Sanctuary? Do you have any idea who they are? Is it just me? Like, I do know a lot about music, but sometimes I guess I don't. Richard Marx, I certainly know who he is. Very cheesy. There's our Canadian representation. Alana Miles. It bothers me when people are... It upsets me, especially Canadian artists, and especially one-hit wonders. She's not really a one-hit wonder, at least not in Canada. I don't think there's a Jan Arden card in here. I don't think she became famous yet. But Jan Arden's not a one-hit wonder. Anyway, Canadian music careers are really, really sad because you don't get any money. Gwar, an amazing band, because they were the first furries. Really cool. Martika, like Inner Kitchen. I didn't even know what she looked like, but I know who she is. The London Choir Boys. Their name and how they look is ridiculous. This is definitely our first Debbie Gibson. I guess this card looks familiar to me, but also it doesn't look familiar to me. Maybe it's one of the promotional pictures. Debbie Gibson, we know. Tom Petty, we definitely know. Paula Abdul, we definitely know. The Clash, definitely know. Again, I do like the punkier stuff. XL, I have no idea who that is. And then no concert posters, that's good. Do I like the concert posters? Maybe I don't like the design of the cards for the concert posters very much. Let's open up another one of these. Oh, I should be doing this more ASMR too. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I shut the fuck up and just open the cards? What's wrong with me? Okay, we have another Paula Abdul. I don't know why it took us so long. Now we got two of them in a row. And another Doors under the Legends category. Cool picture. Too bad they ruined it with images on it. And what's with all the headroom in this photograph? Giant. I have no idea. Maybe I do. Nashville. Maybe there is there no country artists? No, because they call them supers. I don't think country was big yet. Starship, Waiting for a Star to Fall. I don't think I've seen Starship perform that song before. Soundgarden, we know who they are. They were around then. And then we have Tiffany, which she looks way edgier in that photo. I don't think I had this card. I know I have a Tiffany card, but not one. Here's another Alana Miles. I kind of sometimes think Tiffany is a Canadian artist because she's a one-hit wonder. And we had Alanis, who turned into Alanis Morissette, but back in the 80s, Alanis was just Alanis in Canada, and she was a pop artist, and then she went hardcore in, I guess it was, oh yeah, it was the late 90s or the mid 90s, where you know her as Alanis Morissette when she moved to the States and became an American singer-songwriter. We'll get an Ozzy Osbourne finally. I love Ozzy, but I do realize that his music actually is kind of cheesy, which is surprising, but I do like a 1972-74 Black Sabbath album. And who is this? Again, why are all the concert posters done in the Salvador Dali style art? Big Brother and the Holding Company at the Fillmore. I think that's this. I think we get a lot of Fillmore concerts too. I guess maybe it's a great place to perform. And we got Big Daddy Kane. I believe we had one of him before, and that is a different one. And let's keep going. I think we're doing well. I wonder if I get a whole set in here. I wonder how many packs there are. I didn't even really do the math to see if it was possible. I think I did do the math and saw that it was possible, but no, I knew from my history that I didn't get it. Morsey, definitely a big fan. That's more of my punk kind of stuff that I love. And then we have Taylor Dane, which is cheesy pop, but I have to admit that I can get down to a Taylor Dane song. We have no Michael Jackson here. Maxi Priest. I don't know if Maxi Priest was a one-hit wonder, but I definitely know Maxi Priest song. Nelson again. What is up with Nelson? I wonder if I know a Nelson song. I know who they are. At least it's a different card. Law and Order. Is that a country crossover band? They look like they could be. Is this the same Nelson? I think we've just completed the whole Nelson collection, because that definitely looks like a different card than the other ones. And then we have Cheap Trick. I enjoy a Cheap Trick song. Do I know any off the top of my head? The Flame. And then another Paula Abdul we definitely didn't get that one. And then a Vanilla Ice. I think we got that one. It looks like we're doubling up on Vanilla Ice. And then this is another Party, and I believe, is that the same one that I saw that I was going on? I think this is a different one. I think we got that picture in the other card. There can't be many Party. That's a band that I shouldn't know. It was just I was big into the Disney stuff back in the late 80s. Not so much now, and not the cartoon. I was like, I don't know how to explain it. The movies that they made for TV movies that Disney would put on, I thought that they were really, I really liked them. They were like after school specials, but with a Disney twist. So I like them. Daz. I definitely don't know this band. I definitely didn't have that card. They look more like Moms, which that's such a boomer thing to say. But let's go with it. The Doobie Brothers. I know who they are. That's a little country. Kumodi. I can't say that. I'm sure I do know a song. We got an En Vogue. I enjoy an En Vogue song. They were definitely good harmonies. Young MC. I know who that guy is. One of the first rappers, popular rappers. Karen White. I don't know who she is. She sang with Julio Iglesias, such artists as background. Oh, she was a background performer. The Facts of Life. Wait, which contained the hit? I don't know. I'm sure I probably know. I mean, she's a pop singer from the 80s. I should know. George Michael. I think that is definitely a different one. Another Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice must have been, I mean, he is the epitome of the early 90s. So I guess that's why he is in here so much. I think that is a different card than what we have. A very classic Doors poster. We like that one. That's one of the better poster cards. I mean, it's, again, I would have loved if they were the full card and not put on a slant. Everything has these vertical stripes going through them. Troop. I don't know who that is and who Trooper is. All right. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Let me ASMR this up. Wasn't that satisfying? We got UB40. Oh, we got one that I really wanted. Cool. Not the UB40. I do enjoy a UB40 song. I never understood the reggae thing. Oh, look. Maybe it was because of that guy. Maybe he's from Jamaica and he brought the reggae. Very reggae. But Michael Penn. Huge fan of Michael Penn, which is kind of just strange. He's just so New York. And now he makes soundtracks for a lot of cool things. And Amy Mann, his wife, great music. So Steve Miller Band. It's just Steve Miller by himself. Teddy Pendergrass. I have no idea looking at him who he is, but I definitely know the name. Do we want to look at the back? I'll show you. You can read it. But I'm sure we know who he is. Belinda Carlisle. Do I know this? I think I had this one, but I think it's on the cover of the box, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why that picture looks... There's a Tone Loc, one of those first hip-hop guys. The Cult, I guess we like them. There's another Madonna one. Strange promotional picture from a weird era. She's wearing a bikini and a winter coat. Interesting. We have... The Alarm. Never heard of him, but I'm sure I did. Tom Petty. Big fan of him. I think this is a double. Is this the Tom Petty card that we already had? I thought usually I'm better at that. Maybe not so much in my old senile boomer age that I can remember things so much. But usually I'm really good at that. If I see something and then I see it again, I'll know that it is a repeat. I notice that here it's not working. I know that this is a Doors that we don't have. I know we haven't seen any Lenny Kravitz yet. That's cool. Not sure as a person I like him. He definitely takes care of himself physically. He looks really good for his age. He hasn't changed at all. Kind of a weird attitude too. Volvoid. Maybe if I could pronounce their name, I would know who they were. Huey Lewis. We don't have a Huey Lewis in the news yet, so that's cool. I like a Huey Lewis. Another MC Hammer. That is one that we didn't have yet. This is Janet Jackson that we didn't have. We had the card that looked like that, but Janet Jackson in another outfit. Still no Michael Jacksons. Was he written off by now? Who knows? Bullet Boys. Have no idea. Cro-Mags. I know that I had this card because who could forget that face? Nice outfit. That's something that I would definitely wear. Bad English. I do know who they are. I don't realize that they look like that, though, which is embarrassing for them. Historic concerts of... Look, they're all the same. It's the same artist. It must have made all of the posters. It's a Paul Butterfield blues band. I don't even know who Paul Butterfield is. I guess I probably do, but you know how it is. You know how it is in early set Alzheimer's. And it being the year 2024. All right, we have The Who, Legends. I know who they are. We have Living Colour. I know who they are. We have, Lita Ford. We obviously love her, a girl of rock. Zakk Wylde, he's cool. We have the Gypsy Kings. I wouldn't necessarily say that they're cool, but memorable. Tone Loc, I think that's a different Tone Loc card. We have a Shy, I'm not familiar, but maybe I am. Another Ozzy Osbourne, a different one, very cool. And then, oh yeah, here's the other party. This is the one that we had the first time. So it was a double. So there, my memory's getting better. And then Roxette, get your tickets. Join the joyride. Hilarious band. They didn't speak English, especially in the beginning, and wrote songs that didn't make sense. Super catchy songs, though. And sometimes I get them mixed up with some really good rockier bands. They kind of sound like Heart sometimes, and I don't realize that Roxette can be pretty edgy and kind of in the same way, you know, I can enjoy a Taylor Swift song. No, well, yes, I do enjoy Taylor Swift, I have to admit. But Taylor Dane song, I can enjoy a Roxette song. UB40, I think that is the same. Yes, that is the same UB40 one that we had. Oh, and then another Michael Penn. This is definitely a double. Oh wow, all of these are doubles. What is going on here? I think that is the same Steve Miller one we had. This is the same Teddy Pendergrass one we had. This is the same Belinda Carlisle we had, but none from we had this Tone Loc card. Oh, this is bad. I don't think this was the same pack. The Cult. This is the same. This Madonna we had. Was this the same package or what? The Alarm. I don't know who The Alarm is. Did I say that time too? And then this Tom Petty we have. Maybe this is the exact same pack. Look, this Tom. Oh wait, look, check this out. They're right on top. Oh no, that sucks. That really sucks. How did that get on top? How do I not remember this being the last thing we opened? It wasn't the last thing we opened. Whoa. How many cards are... Oh man, it's not the last thing we opened. I started a new pile. That's why. I started a new pile at the perfect time. That makes me mad. That has not happened. That better not happen again. Have you noticed if that happened again? That looks like it was 2 packs in a row, though. Do we get how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that my fault for saying that Michael Penn was my favorite card so far? Michael Penn is such a weird artist. He, yeah, so strange. He does soundtracks now. I think he did. I think he works with Lena Dunham. All right, Jefferson Airplane. Uh-oh. Steve Earle. We definitely had that Steve Earle. We definitely had this Randy Rhoads. We didn't. Oh, I think. Yeah, we had the. Oh, no. We had this Patti LaBelle. It's probably the same pack. We had this MC Hammer. Oh, no. The Scorpions one looks different, though. Maybe I didn't pay attention to it. We had Lionel Richie. That one seems... Oh, and I talked about Linear, whoever they are. And Sanctuary, we definitely talked about that. That's probably an exact... Oh, no. This is getting sad. This is taking away our chances of getting a full set. There's no Beatles in here either. What's up with that? No Michael Jackson, no Beatles. Not that I support Michael Jackson in any way. Perfect Gentleman. Zakk Wylde, that's a different one. Living Color, that's a different one, which we still got. Doro, I have no idea who she is, but I like her. We have Hothouse Flowers. I know who they are. A different MC Hammer. Again, very popular because most popular music in '91. Fate's Warning. I have no idea who they are. Debbie Gibson. We've talked and seen many cards from her, though that's a new one. King's X. It's a new card. I don't know who that is. And we have Dave Edmonds, and he looks like I should know who he is, and I probably do. But, you know, early onset Alzheimer's. I am really not good at remembering names and numbers. But Led Zeppelin. A Ziggy Marley. That's cool. Do we get a Bob Marley? A Colin James, another Canadian. Wait, oh yeah, this is our second Colin James. Different pose. Forbidden, silly name, silly looking band. Viro Lench, is that a German band? I have no idea who they are. Oh look, they have Fire on stage. LL Cool J, we know who he is. That card is probably worth something. We have Lynch Mob. Silly name, silly looking band. A new Lionel Richie. We like Lionel Richie. Bonham. Hairband, I don't know. Poco, I definitely know, but I can't tell you the name of a song, which I could just look at the back. Formed in 1968. That I would have never guessed. Poco. Silly name. Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe they're Spanish of some sort. Is Poco a Spanish name? If anything, opening these cards are going to make me sound racist. Ian McCulloch. I don't know who that is. I did not have this card. I'm pretty sure I did not have this card because I don't know who that is, and I would have... Oh. See, here's an example of, this is definitely a double. We know we had that Ziggy Marley. We just had, wait a minute. How, no, it is different. We are getting a couple doubles of the same, but we didn't get that guy, but we did get him, and we did get Colin James. And we did get Forbidden. What is going on? Now I'm really confused. And we did get this one. And we did get Lynch Mob. And we did get LL Cool J. But I don't remember. I'm looking through the ones back here in the pile. Could have they just swapped out one different one? This is confusing. This Lionel Richie we definitely got. This is making me mad. And then Bonham, we definitely got that too. And then there's Poco. But it was the last one we opened. Was there just one different? Trying to... Do we even bother trying to figure it out? Yeah, I don't see that. I think there was just one different one in there. I hate doubles so much. They shouldn't do that. They should not do that with boxes. There should be guaranteed a full set. You'll know. You can tell me. Am I crazy or was one of those cards different? Okay, Mr. Big, which we know. We know that band, and we never had that card yet. Damsky. I think I had one of those. I don't know who that is, but maybe we even had that card. REO Speedwagon. We did not open up an REO Speedwagon. Trouble. I don't know who they are. Do they look like Trouble to you? This is a Madonna that we did not have yet. This is a De La Soul that we did not have. And that's our first De La Soul. And Steelheart, never heard of him. I'm sure I did, though. A Janet Jackson, that's a new Janet Jackson. This is the Sisters of Mercy. They look like sisters. And then we have Simple Minds, but that's just one guy. So that's kind of bizarre. That I don't like when they do that. Give not credit to the whole band. Why show just the lead singer? There's more. But at least that was a new pack. Oh, this is very sad. Okay. We definitely had this John Lennon card. How could you forget that one? We definitely had this Adamski card, whoever he is. We definitely had this REO Speed. Why are they coming up? I just shuffled them like they're just randomly put here. So why are the packs together that are doubles? But then there's just one different one. Trouble. The Madonna one that we just got. The De La Soul, that is a double. The Steelheart. The Janet Jackson one. The Sisters of Mercy. Just the top one was different, and then the Simple Minds one. We were doing so well. And it's not like we're getting doubles. Maybe I'm not remembering when we're getting the same ones from earlier. It seems like these last packs I'm opening are all the same next to each other. What's going on here? Jefferson Airplane. We had that one. I see now they're going to give him one. Okay, BB King. We didn't have... I think we opened it. Yeah, no. I don't know who this Joe Satriani, which I probably do. I'm not even gonna read it. But I didn't have that card. The Dred Zeppelin one, and definitely, how can you forget that guy's pose? Know that I had that card. MC Hammer, I think that's a different MC Hammer from what we had before. This is a different George Michael than what we had before. This is our first Go-Go's. We definitely didn't have a Go-Go's. We had just Belinda by herself. We had a Soul to Soul. Never had a Soul to Soul. Keep on moving. Is that Soul to Soul? It doesn't say that quickly. Belle Biv DeVoe. I believe that's a different... That looks kind of familiar, but maybe we had a different one. Saigon Kick. I don't know who they are. And that is the last one in that pack. I'm losing my voice. How long is this video? It's going to be just over an hour. Don't you worry, we're almost done. an hour of me opening cards. And then you can check out my vlog channel, where I'll be putting them, sorting them, and putting them in a binder for another 6 hours. I think this is a different Billy Idol than we've had so far. That's good. This looks like a different Jefferson Airplane. This looks like a different Hall & Oates. Yes. This looks like Hunters and Collectors. I don't even know them. This is The Perfect Gentleman. Didn't we have one of those? Do they look like Perfect Gentlemen to you? They look really young. They look really old here. Oh no, I thought they were like the Four Tops grown men, but this one right here looks really young. I don't think I know who them. That's a different George Michael than what we've seen. A Fleetwood Mac. Oh yeah, I like Fleetwood Mac a lot. It's an example of a classic rock band that I didn't think that I like. Look at this cheesy mask. Look at this picture of LL Cool J. I think that one's different. And then we have Heavy D and the Boys. There's Heavy D and the Boys. And then we have Dangerous Toys, which rhymes. Dangerous Toys. I guess that's maybe I should change my toy channel to that name. Toohunky Toys, Dangerous Toys. Dangerous Toys. Dangerous Toys. Guns, rope, knives, heart. I like heart. Cool. Or Bob Marley to put with the Ziggy Marley. Cool. Legend. We got Henny. I don't know who that is. I don't think I want to. Blues Travelers. Much. Another Madonna. I guess she was huge. We got that's a different one for sure. Eric B. and Rackham. I don't know who they are. Do we have no Corey Hart? Is there a Corey Hart? He's Canadian. George Michael. And that's a different one for sure. Damn Yankees. I didn't know that they look like that. Disappointed. Here we have Joshua Light Show. The Who. Another horror band. And then we have a Michael Bolton. You got to have a Michael Bolton. Check out that mullet. King of mullet, Michael Bolton. I can't believe we got that far without a Michael Bolton. There must be more. There must be more in here of him. Hopefully we're over that repeat double thing. Uh-oh. This Morrissey we definitely got on top. There's the Taylor Dane that we got. I think this is a whole repeat pack again. Maxi Priest. Yeah, I commented on that. Nelson, I definitely commented on that. Law and Order, I commented on that. Nelson, I commented on that card. Cheap Trick, commented on that. Paul Abdul. Oh no, another Vanilla Ice. Another The Party. That pack sucked. That was a double. Those were all doubles. It seems like it's mostly a pack thing. The packs are the same. Eric Clapton. Is that one that we had? We had Eric Clapton, but did we have that card? Doobie Brothers. Kumo D. Yeah, this got to be a double. On Vogue. That seems to be the same picture. Yes, this is the same young MC. This is the same Karen White, who I didn't know who she was. This is a George Michael. That's a good George Michael one. It's another Vanilla Ice one. It's another Doors poster. It's another Troop card. That's sad. All right, come on. Come on for the... Now it's like gambling. Maybe I am good at remembering, and we just really haven't had doubles. And now that we're getting close to the end, we're having doubles. Led Zeppelin, that one looks like a familiar Led Zeppelin. Jefferson Airplane, That's definitely familiar. This Hall & Oates we've had. This Hunters and Collectors we've definitely had. Perfect Gentlemen, I was making fun of them. This George Michael is the same one. This is the same Fleetwood Mac. It's nice to have a double of that. That is a goofy picture of LL Cool J. That's the Heavy D and the Boys. That's the same. And then we have Dangerous Toys. You can't forget that name. Boy. It is funny how the doubles are all together, though. Does that mean that this is going to be a Michael Bolton double? Because we just opened that one. Eric Clapton, I made fun of that hairdo. The Doors, I remember that picture being really cool. Giant, I don't know them, and I probably said that. Starship, we know them, and they don't look like they should. This is Soundgarden. I didn't know that that's what they looked like or were around then. Maybe it's a different Soundgarden. That's Tiffany. I commented on that. That's Alana Miles. We talked about that. That's Ozzy Osbourne. We definitely had that. Yeah, that seems to be they're all the same, but sometimes they're different. This is Big Brothers and the Holding Company, which, I don't know, Big Daddy Kane. Darn. Why? And then we have these scratch and win. I don't think that I would still win something. Scratch and win, more than 10,000 chances to win a free rock and roll trip for 2 to London. First prize, 54 ticket concert package. Just 2 packs left, don't worry. You can stick around to the end. I mean, if anything, at least this is soothing sounds. I don't know how soothing it is for you to go to sleep to. Doors. Oh, no. I'm hoping that Doors Legends we had. Bob Marley Legend we had. Something that I couldn't pronounce, and I know that we had. Blues Travelers. Yes, this Madonna. I think this is our 3rd pack of this, actually. Ugh. Why even bother? Damn Yankees. The Who poster. There's Michael Bolton. I called that. I knew we were getting this double. Yeah. And then the very last pack. Please let this be one that we have not gotten before. Cross your fingers. This is not a double. Cross your fingers that the ones that I have home will complete my set. Maybe there's a full set here for all I know. Richard Marx. I remember saying he was cheesy. I think that's the same one. Alana Miles. Maybe that's a different Alana Miles, though. We didn't get 2 Alana Miles. No. We definitely got this Guar one. We definitely got this Martika one. We definitely got this London Choir Boys one. We definitely got this Belinda Carlisle, Debbie Gibson one. We definitely got this Tom Petty one. We definitely got this, oh man, Paula Abdul, and then The Clash, and then Damn You Smart Set from the 90s. XL, whoever they are. All right, that's it. I think, am I going to record the other video right now for my vlog channel where I put them in these sheets and categorize them by number? Maybe I will. You'll have to check that out. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. This is a very weird toy video, but collector cards are one of the first things to collect, and I am a huge collector, and I have to stop collecting. I love you. Thanks for watching. Bye.